story to tell.
Hundreds of Russian tanks are believed to have been destroyed since Moscow began the conflict. Russian tanks, whose turrets were blown up, were scattered along the roads of Ukraine. This is a vulnerability that Western militaries have known for decades, and call the jack-in-the-box flaw. The fault is related to the way many Russian tanks hold and load ammunition. In these tanks, including the T-72, the Soviet-designed vehicle, that has seen wide use in Russia's invasion of Ukraine, shells are all placed in a ring within the turret. When an enemy shot hits the right spot, the ring of ammunition can quickly cook off, and ignite a chain reaction, blasting the turret off the tank's hull in a lethal blow. Other tanks on the modern battlefield generally store their ammunition away from the crew, behind armored walls. The Russian T-72 main battle tank's ammunition sits in a carousel-style automatic loader, directly beneath the main turret and members of the crew. For a Russian crew, if the ammo storage compartment is hit, everyone is dead, said Robert E. Hamilton, a professor at the U.S. Army War College, adding that, the force of the explosion can instantaneously vaporize the crew. All those rounds, around 40 depending on if they're carrying a full load or not, are all going to cook off, and everyone is going to be dead. British Defence Secretary Ben Wallace this week estimated that Russia has lost at least 530 tanks, destroyed or captured, since it invaded Ukraine in February. It can be seen that the Ukrainians took advantage of the tank's vulnerability. Ukraine's Western allies have supplied anti-tank weapons in large numbers. The flaw speaks to a broader difference in approaches between Western militaries and Russia's, analysts say. It's really just a difference in the design of the ammo storage compartment, and a difference in prioritization. Ammunition in most Western tanks can be kept under the turret floor, protected by the heavy hull, or in the back of the turret. While a turret-placed ammunition storage compartment is potentially vulnerable to a hit, built-in features can prevent the same level of decapitating devastation seen in the case of the T-72. Even the early versions of the American M1 Abrams tanks in the 1980s were fitted with tough blast doors, separating the crew inside from the stored ammunition. These tanks have a crew of 4, including a loader who opens the ballistic door manually. These were designed to be stronger than the top armor, so that if ammunition is cooked off, the explosion would be channeled upward through blowout panels, rather than into the crew compartment. On the other hand, Russian tanks rely on mechanical automatic loaders, allowing them to be manned by a team of 3. The design of Russian tanks prioritizes rate of fire, firepower, a low profile, speed and maneuverability versus overall survivability. Russian tanks tend to be lighter and simpler, and have thinner, less advanced armor than Western tanks. Newer Russian models have come out since the T-72, which was produced in the 1970s by the Soviet Union. One of them, the T-14 Armata, has been described as a sophisticated battlefield game-changer, since it debuted at a 2015 military parade. But the Armatos have not yet seen much use outside parades.